Alright, we're going to do something here different today. So what I was thinking was, rather than doing my traditional method, I guess you could say, excuse me, what I'm thinking is, I've read a lot of comments, I've read a lot of different people's opinions and different things on different videos and content creators and everything else, and it's pretty clear that there's a problem going on right now. And whether it may just be that there's a lot of new people that don't know how to play or whatever, I just figured, how about I bring a more casual match. You know, I didn't do anything crazy, it wasn't all about me or anything like that, but how I bring a little bit more of a casual match, so that way I can take the time to explain a little bit more of what I'm doing, because as you will see, even in the beginning right there, I make plenty of mistakes, just as everyone else will. So maybe just try and use this type of match to understand your position or your place in the game. So I guess we can start out. We all started in the back, alright, which is not good, alright, especially not against a Legion, but especially the way that the game has been going and the reduced hit cooldown, you really don't want to be with more than one survivor for the most part. Like I said, everything is situational in this game, but for the most part, you know, even right here, okay, I'm injured, I'm sitting here rotating around in front of it, like, you know, I think he just messed up on the hit, like, that should have been a down right there, but that's why I said it was more of a casual game, it wasn't anything crazy. So, I did get a Hex Totem out of the way. It was Haunted Ground, which is not good, but I would much rather get it out of the way now than I would later. Especially being, you know, with a Legion, like, that's kind of a weird perk for a Legion to run, in my opinion, but either which way. So chances are I'm already up here, I'm going to take the hit either way, so all I'm going to try and do is just continue to loop him around and burn up as much of the time as possible in the rare instance that just possibly he's almost out of his power. So I'm working on the gen, I see my team running over there to me, use that as an indicator. If you're going one way and everyone else is going the other, there's probably a reason why, and it doesn't always mean that, but use your teammates, use the information. You know, I seen them go that way, I pulled the other way, and now I'm going to rotate back over here and help her out. So I've got resilience, I'm going to be the one to do the heal. Even though he's coming, I am still going to stick through the heal. Still. Alright, if you are that close, all you are going to do is kill your teammate. If you stop healing, you might as well just finish it, and even if they immediately get hit, they're not dead. And same concept, you know, everything is situational, everything is timing. So, same right there, you know, little mistake. It's not like I super fast vaulted the window or anything like that. I wasn't playing super optimally, I wasn't doing good. I'm just trying my best to keep him busy. You know, even right there, I'm at the bottom. This was probably one of the games that I played when I just had my speaker on and the kids was in here and whatnot, but same right there. Silly mistake. I did not realize he went back out and around the bottom. Chances are he was pretty much just going to give up on me for the time being because he knew that he wasn't getting the value that he wanted at that moment. But here comes my dumbass walking on the stairs right in front of him. So here she keeps trying to heal me and she needs to mend. And she started to mend, so I just kind of pulled to this other side. I still hear him, so I wasn't like in a huge rush to just get gone. So especially with all of us injured, her in deep wound, and now situationally it didn't really get any better because now here he comes up top, she's down, the other one is down over there. This is how you throw a game. We still have 2 gens left, we're all injured, 2 of them are down. So I tried to go for the flashlight, it wasn't much. I'm trying to indicate to her, don't pull them off the hook. Don't do it. Because if you pull them off the hook, now he has an open spot to put this survivor. It's different if they're right about to go stage 2 or right about to die. But in that sense, he's got 2 choices. Either he's got to A, walk to the next hook, or B, drop that survivor. So use those instances to try and capitalize on a situation. You can't do everything, but you can try. So I did my best to kind of spin him out just a little bit. Honestly, I don't think anyone's actually spinning. I think the one, the Michaela had sprint burst, and that was actually working really, really well against him. So, you know, I know a lot of people are running sprint burst. I've got overcome on. I was just kind of fooling with different stuff. So, but like right here, she's on hook. We're all injured, but the bottom player is second hook. The other player is not only being chased, but in deep wound. So regardless of anything, I am the person that should unhook. That should be me. Whoever has the least amount of hooks, whoever's in the best possible situation, so that if shit hits the fan and he comes over there, I can take that. Whether it be that he's in his power and I take a hit from the power. Whether it be that, okay, she's on the hook, however which way, I be the one to take the hook. Because if the other player goes over there, you might die. So I seen that they unhooked when we were up there resetting. So I wanted to go ahead and move down here because even just that little bit could make the difference in a game. So I was actually able to get the blind there. You can see she pulled off another one of them sprint burst plays. Like, she was probably the real MVP of the game, to be honest, because she took him out of the power so many times with sprint burst. Like, she was very, very good about waiting and understanding, so props to you. But as you can see, I'm just kind of floating him around. I'm just trying to keep him busy. I'm trying to take him away. I knew that I used the pallet on the bottom, so I'm just trying to take him away. He was obviously good. He knew not to get stunned. He kind of backed up, and you know, stuff like that you're going to run into in playing online games. You're not going to match up exactly with someone else. So like where I have already committed and I'm pushing the button thinking he's coming forward, it was too late. So this is a play that I like to use against Legion. Apparently my dumbass at the time was not thinking right. But if you jump in the locker about the same time that they are swinging, you can get them to miss their attack. And even in that sense, sometimes it's not the right play, but it may have been better for me to take that hook right there than it was to continue to feed him with power so that he could go across the map and insta-down someone who was dead on hook, if that makes sense. You know, it may not have been the best play, but it was what it was. So, get reset. I got overcome, so I'm definitely going to be the one to try and take chase here. It's not even really going to be much of a chase. So I tried to spin. Obviously, he was kind of waiting. And once he went to the ability, he waited for his clear shot and took it. So I wanted to use my overcome, wanted to stay there, and I'm not just going to run out. I'm going to sit here at the door, and I'm going to make him push me out. Now, granted, the teammate was healthy, everything was fine, but it's just food for thought. So tell me what you think. Peace out, everybody.